right, welcome out to tonight's advisory report. It is May 29th, 2026. The market moved higher today, and as you can see in our market regime, the conditions are favorable. The intermediate and short-term trend are both bullish, and we are playing offense in our strategies. If you look down at the bottom, you'll see each one of our strategies and the percent of offense that we are currently playing. In the ultra aggressive, we've been booking some profits here recently, and you can see across the board a very offensive situation for us. So let's go ahead and move over to the charts. Okay, jumping over into our intermediate trend chart, we can see that we continue in a intermediate bullish move. Our bias is bullish when the market is over this orange line, which is the 30-week moving average. There's just really not a whole lot of reasons to be negative about the market when the market's making all-time highs. That's a very bullish indication all by itself. And when the market below the 30-week, we will be biased to the downside. We'll be biased to the bearishness. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't play any defense when we're above the 30-week or play any offense when we're below the 30-week. But it's just our bias. It's just our lean-to when we are actually managing money. Let's jump on over to the short-term chart. As you can see, this has been an amazing run off the bottom since March 30th. I mean, looking at this, it almost looks like it's going straight up, and that's an amazing thing to be a part of. Now, if you try to get negative about the war or negative about politics and you decide to be in cash during this period of time, you've missed one of the strongest runs in the market. Not the strongest, but one of the strongest. And so here we are today making new highs again. And like I said, we have been offensive during this period of time. Now, just looking at some levels that we may take a little defense is if we break below this previous high from May 14th. So if we take a couple days back and we start to free fall, we may go a little defensive. May get a little bit more defensive once we crack below this 20-day moving average, and probably a little bit more defensive if we get below this May 19th. So those are some of the immediate levels that we're looking at. It's just such a long drop from here down to the 50-day. We are 7.39% closing above the 50-day moving average. So we don't want to give back all the gains by just holding as we go all the way back down to that. But it's nice to see how this is starting to accelerate higher. Let's start looking at Lunar, another wild day today as Lunar sold off a little bit to start the day and then reclaimed a lot of that. So a lot of volatility up here in this area. Let's jump to our MRVL. And just a huge run going from $80 all the way up to about 216-ish, 17-ish. You can look at the chart for that. It's a huge run. We'll see if there's more in it. MU, the darling of the market, all the way back from September, pricing it at about $100, and now coming, looking like it wants to attack the $1,000 mark. What a huge move in less than a year. And so, and then Intel building a nice flag. We'll see if this wants to build and tighten up and then take another run higher. GEV, we closed out today. All right, that's what I have for you today. Take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We'll be right back at it on Monday.